Hey, it's Baileywiki with a quick intro before we announce the winners. For those just tuning in, I held a 3D map making contest along with Ripper for January and February of 2023. And you're looking at the winners in this short video. If you want to see all of the entries, just check the video description or up in the corner here. One note is that the occlusion problems with some of the maps turned out to be a problem with Swift's World setup, which we had to switch to last minute for recording. But it turns out all of the maps perform as designed and are pretty exciting to play, I have to say. The winners each get full annual premium subscriptions to both Baileywiki and Ripper Patreon, as well as some honorable mention prizes. And a final reminder that for the rest of February 2023, which is just another week left, in case you want to play with 3D yourself, you can get all of the maps you see here and all of the 3D content from both myself and Ripper for just $3 at the Baileywiki subscription tier. With all of that said, let's check out the winners. Hey everybody, it's Baileywiki again, and I'm joined again by Zephyr, Swift, and Ripper. We came together last time to walk you through some of the contest submissions, and we think we've landed on the final winners. So, drum roll here. We're gonna go ahead and announce these. First of all, for best overall map. Now, this was hard because there were some really good bodies of work here, and Violet has a pretty impressive portfolio. But we're going to go ahead and divide this in a way that I think gives us the most winners. And we're going to give the best overall map to Violet for the trivia map. Just really felt like that map just showed, not only is it designed just really well, but it just shows what's possible in a really creative way. And I think gave us all inspiration on kind of best practices for maps going forward. So you guys agree with me, right?
Yeah, it just has like kind of its all those spots, as the matte stuff, which is very neat. It looks good. It's like good for playability. Like it's well set up for the GM to understand how it works as well. It's just like
it's self-contained as well. Everything you need is within the map itself. So there's not any necessary like exterior resources required.
Yeah, that's right. So Violet, great job on winning best overall scene. And then for the best body of work, really hard. Cosmic Afro did some pretty amazing stuff and just showed us the, push the boundaries of design. Probably maps that are a little bit too big, I would say, for playability. But from a design perspective, you just really couldn't beat it. But just in general, in terms of creating a lot of just playable maps, I think we've really ultimately landed on Jeff. Jeff just gave us just a prolific amount of maps, very, very creative, but also a lot of playable stuff in here that I think we can all take inspiration from. So the best overall body of work goes to Jeff. So applause. All right, good. So Jeff, great work, and thanks for all the inspiration. And that leaves some honorable mentions. We are going to give prizes out to more than just those two. Those two, Jeff and Violet, win the annual Patreon, so good work there. But we do want to give honorable mention to Cosmic Afro, just from a sheer design and creativity perspective, just really showing a good smattering of sci-fi and fantasy.
I want to just say, even the balls to make something like this,
Right? Yes.
Like a 7-floor tower, and the other one is like this farm like section with like multiple explorable buildings, some of them with multiple floors, is just like insane.
Yeah.
Just the amount of effort required, and the amount of the balls to actually say I'm going to make this is worthy of an honorable mention in and of itself.
Yeah, really great work. And, that leaves all of our, the rest of our single submissions. It's really hard to decide. There was a lot of really smart and good things in here. I think from an honorable mentions perspective, though, I think we landed on Gothic Church by Kira, just being a great, well-designed space. I think just creating, adding some occlusion IDs to the roofs and the thing's fully functional and looks great. So then for the next honorable mention, we really like the work from Smothmoth, Chamber of Eyes, just being a great, well-designed map, Cobalt Hall. We're going to kind of lump those together. So Smothmoth, great job there. And the last one, Violate's Parody. I think we just were really sucked in by the creative use and the really subtle and kind of magical use of these shaders. So just as far as, bodies of work and what these artists brought to the table to inspire us of what's possible, I think they just really hit the nail on the head. So good job to all the artists. Thank you everybody for participating in the contest. Let us know in the comments if you want us to do this again. And I think we'd love to host another competition for 3D design, because remember, this is the forefront. We have a lot of 3D platforms trying to be VTTs, trying to be real things that you can host a game. But you've got very, very few. In fact, I would say that Foundry is the only full-bodied VTT that's got really this open 3D engine behind it. And so, the sky's the limit. And I think we're really on the forefront of this part of the VTT world. So thanks everybody for participating. Thanks to my team and for Ripper for helping us get here. This was a lot of work, but pretty satisfying in the end.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
And loved all the creativity.
Absolutely. Very proud of the community.
Great. Well, everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we're looking forward to seeing more of your creation soon. Thanks, everybody.